So here I am talking about the news that came out yesterday, and the news that hasn't really had ludicrous amounts of things come out since. So I thought I'd do my talk about it now. Obviously, the club statement of CEO Zhao Dongren came out, and it was quite simple. Just this tiny little statement, nearly as short as the Karanka statement, that he has resigned from his position at the club with immediate effect, that they'd like to thank him for his service and his contribution to the club, and they're making no further comments. On some of the other pages, we've got the two from Birmingham Live. As you can see here, they speak about it a bit. That he's resigned. Still facing the backlash from previous things, and obviously the fans have been calling for his head for the past year, really, massively, and all the petitions and the things outside the ground and the training ground for the past 2 to 3 months. Looks like they finally got out to him, and we've got what we wanted. And obviously Blues Trust pull out their statement saying that they'd like to articulate the great relief that Dongren has resigned, a sentiment that is shared by most Blues fans. The coordinated pressure from the supporters, both groups and individuals, have brought this to a bear, and the euphoria of the Super League announcements demonstrating the fans are still able to exert their influence over the sport for the better. And obviously, coming with this, that's just a little bit of the statement. Dongren and Bowyer spoke about it there as well. I'll just leave that up on the screen for you guys. But with this, obviously, comes the interesting stuff of the news. Who would it be next? And who is likely to even want to take that job? I mean, it's a job that's been an interesting one for the past few years. And in fact, there's some of the protests there, if you guys didn't know much about them. But Blues Trust have made comments about it, and Blues Trust now wishes to implore the BCFC board to consider their next appointment extremely carefully. The right candidate should possess the relevant experience in football, and if not, the knowledge of and passion of Birmingham City. The demonstrated understanding of the game and how it intertwines with our local culture, history and people. There is an opportunity here with the right appointment to reset the relationship with the fans, reset the club's strategic course for the future, support Carla Ward and Lee Bowyer and their teams to strive the on-field success we all crave. Keep right on. And obviously that's the statement from Blues Trust. I have to completely agree with what Blues Trust are saying here. This is now the most important appointment for the club. If we get the right CEO, the right person who understands the club, the right person who can do a bit of bartering with the club to get a bit more money, the right person who can push for some signings, help Bowyer in his line, change the club about a bit, and do what Dongren was doing, but do it whilst understanding football, understanding the fans, understanding the club, understanding the process, and understanding the rules of football. Hopefully it's somebody who can sit there and understand how not to break all the rules and guidance from the EFL, and maybe we can get a better relationship with our board and the fans can get on board with what they want. So hopefully this brilliant piece of news of Dongren resigning can be pushed forward soon with a decent CEO being brought in, someone who understands the club and understands what we want. So put your thoughts down below, put your celebrations down below, as we've all been wanting this for quite a while. And Karanka going, Xiaodong Ren going. Decent end to the season, staying up. Who knows what next season brings? Keep right on.